filled with travel destinations, but how do you decide which destinations are worthy? For travel expert Lorraine Simpson, it's all about the people, the food, and the experience. So please welcome Lorraine Simpson. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you.
You are filled with tips already. I mean, we've already started talking about it. She's the wealth of information. So we're going to talk about some of the bucket list locations that you think that people should really be putting on their list. First, tell me your favorite. What is your absolute favorite before we even get started?
You know, I always get asked that question, and the problem with that question is, how do you choose your favorite child? You know, you can't choose my favorite child is the one that made me my last cup of tea.
Right.
That's the thing. So
yeah.
I narrowed it down to 3.
Okay.
It was difficult. I'm going to tell you it's difficult, but I've narrowed it down to 3. And I would say let's start with Thailand.
Let's start with Thailand.
Yes.
Okay, we've
Love
got
it.
gorgeous video, but let's start by talking about the people, because this is one of the things you say would bring you back there again and again.
Yes. Well, you land, and as soon as you land, you meet the people, and they smile at you. It's called the Land of Smiles, and it's just the most wonderful feeling. You know, sawadee ka, when they greet you, and you feel very welcome. It's a very safe place, and one of the things I love about it, of course, is that the people.
Okay.
Then the food. The food. Everywhere you go, it's all about the food. But the food in Thailand is absolutely fantastic. There are Michelin star restaurants. There's even a Michelin star lady who has a street food vendor cart. Now, she's a little bit of a crazy woman.
Okay.
She's 72 years old. She wears goggles and bright red lipstick, and she cooks one dish. And she's a street food vendor, and she has a Michelin star. So I love that.
That's amazing.
Wonderful. Some of the food that you can taste, you can even go to a floating market.
Oh,
and
wow.
you go along in these little narrow boats.
Yes.
And the narrow boats are going around, and the people are cooking things or selling fruits and vegetables on the side. And when they're cooking the stuff, and you can say, yes, I'd like that, and they hand it to you on a little usually like a little board or something, and you can pay them and eat it. It's wonderful.
So you're going slow enough that you can actually make purchases along the way.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I'm
right on the water.
I love it.
Beautiful.
And then last thing in Thailand, one of the best things I ever did, I mean, I'm a bit of an elephant freak. I love animals. I love elephants.
Yeah.
And I got to walk with the elephants.
Lovely.
So there are many sanctuaries in Thailand who have rescued elephants that have been displaced. So I ended up walking with them and just interacting with them. And they just, I love them. I love them. I just want to take one home. It's wonderful.
What a beautiful, majestic animal. And I think it's lovely also that you learn a little bit of the language where you're going. So I think it's nice that you knew the greeting when you get to Thailand. I think that's really lovely. Give us your second bucket list destination. And this might surprise people.
Venice.
Venice.
Venice, gotta be Venice. It's unique, it's different, it's beautiful, it's majestic. You get there and you just feel like you've gone to a sort of a magical, non-real place, you know? It's very safe.
Okay.
So all of the streets, you can walk and walk and walk and walk and walk, and you hit water. So you're not gonna get lost, right? You can just get back on the water bus and go back around again and find your way back again.
Got it.
So we play a little game. When we travel, we'll go and look for things. So if you see a door, you know, open it. Let's have a look what's inside this little door. Let's see if we can find a crafter who's making beautiful masks for Carnival. You know, Carnival.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
You have to explore it, because I've been to Venice and I found it was very touristy. I think I didn't walk enough.
No, you walked the wrong way.
Or I walked the wrong way.
Yeah. So gotta
walk the other way.
Exactly. Go to St. Mark's Square.
Yeah.
Get to St. Mark's Square, take a look around. Yes, it's pretty. Take a few pictures, try to avoid a few tourists, and then get out.
Get out.
Go the opposite direction and find the off the beaten path places. Those are the places. And, you know, choose something. I always say I love to shop when I travel, and the shoes that I bought in Venice have a story. It's all about the stories.
Right.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Gelato. Go hunt for the best gelato.
Oh, yes.
Find a hot chocolate. There was a sign. It said hot chocolate. What is it going to be? A little one like this or a big one? No, it was liquid chocolate. Yes,
You're
just
speaking
hot.
my language.
I know, right?
Oh.
It's all about the food.
It's all about the food.
Yes.
Tell them your tip for bringing back all the shoes. Because I said, do you ship stuff back? And you said, no. What do you do?
I take an empty suitcase.
I like you.
I always have a shoe budget. Always have a shoe budget.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I have to shoe budget.
Good for you. Places to stay, you say...
I love the Palazzo Venat. It's old. It has the most beautiful frescoes inside, which took 4 years to peel off the ceiling with a razor blade.
Oh.
It's right on the Grand Canal. It's right by the Rialto Bridge.
Yeah.
Magnificent place, restored beautifully, and it is gorgeous.
Let's move right along now to South Africa, because this is a destination that is on the list for my family. What do you love about it?
I've never been, so it's my bucket list. This is my place that I want to go to, and we're going to go later on in the year. I am so excited about it. So I would say, I mean, I love wine.
Yes.
I love the food, of course, and unique hotels. I want to go to Cape Town.
Yes.
I want to see Table Mountain. I want to go up, and I want to go up on the cable car to see Table Mountain. Then I want to go to the wine district.
Yes.
And taste the wines. I love that. And then, of course, you can't miss the safari. I want to go on the safari. So safari is me. I mean, some of the times I've been to a safari, actually in California. We talk about California. The place in California, and I saw leopards. So I'm on the phone, on my cell phone, and I'm going on FaceTime, get the kids, quick, look. So I was beside myself. Can you imagine me in Africa? I would be just, I would be beside myself. I can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I like that you say it's about the people, it's about the experiences, and it's about the story. But you have to do a little bit of research, or you have to have a Lorraine in your back pocket so that you know the places to look for. If you're spending that money, you want it to be the vacation it should be, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for those
Thank
tips.
you.
Now we're all inspired.